1. Good to go.
Good morning. Happy Saturday. Hope everybody's having a good day. The sun is shining. Hopefully that rain stays away. I'm Bill. This is JR. Breakdown Sports, Process Preparation, Performance. We're here with some really, really fortunate people in the Missouri Helmet Challenge. Zach Mitchell's been heading it up, so we're going to let him talk in a minute. But JR, big announcement this week. It started a couple days ago. I'm super pumped about it. It's been a great time. You and I have been working on it for a long time. Take some time and tell everybody what we're talking about.
Yeah, we've managed to finally secure breakdownsports.com as our domain. It was quite the purchase we had to make for it, but we're getting everything under one umbrella, expanding into baseball a little bit, which is going to be fantastic. And we're going to try to take this a little bit further than what we've done for the last couple of years, which was just MOHS football. And appreciate everybody's support with that. And I'm excited about it. We're going to be able to do some things that I think we never thought we could do. And our podcast has been fantastic. Thanks for everybody for listening to that. And we're going to have a special guest on pretty soon. We met a guy from out of Jersey this morning that's going to be entertaining. So he was a wound up individual at 8 o'clock our time, a little too much for me. I'm not much of a morning person. So.
Well, he's Italian like me, so it's okay to be a little wound up. But breakdownsports.com, you can get all the podcast information. We have coaches who've written numerous articles on football. You're going to have some on baseball, some on lacrosse coming out there. So kind of a one-stop shop for all your coaching needs. It'll kind of spill over into a clinic that we're going to have here this coming off season, whenever that off season may happen. We were just talking about that off air, so we'll see what happens there. But JR, let's kick it over to Zach here and find out what the results of all these rounds of voting. I've been voting. I don't know about you, JR, but I even thought about making fake Twitter accounts just so I can vote. And I'm not going to say whether I did that or whether I didn't, but I did do, in true Italian form, I did a lot of voting.
I would venture to guess that you're probably not the only one. I've seen a number of people getting on and voting that have 0 followers and aren't following anybody else. So I've got a pretty good idea. There's been some of that going on for sure. But no, man, it's been wild. It's been a blast. First of all, JR, Bill, thanks for doing this. This has been awesome. Appreciate you guys supporting this throughout the process. And it's funny, I was thinking about it yesterday, just seeing, just the total number of votes that were coming in, just being wild. And when I told my wife like 3 weeks ago or whenever it was that I started collecting helmets, I was like, hey, look, I'm doing this thing. And she kind of scoffed at me and was like, I don't think anybody's going to care about that. And then, here we are 3 weeks later and, close to, I think we didn't go over 5,000 votes yesterday. It was pretty close. So it's been a lot of fun though, man. I think we've had probably 6 or 7 current or former professional athletes that have voted and retweeted. We've had 1 rap artist. We've had an MMA fighter. We've had the mayor of Kansas City that's been retweeting it. So it's just been kind of fun to see just the participation, how into it people are getting, and seeing all the different people that teams have been trying to get to vote and retweet and stuff. So it's been a blast. It's been a lot of fun just for me to kind of follow along with it. And these 2 coaches have been awesome and hyping this whole thing up, and their communities have been incredible. So it's been a lot of fun. So we've got Coach Allie from Green Valley to talk about their helmet a little bit, and Coach Rouggly to talk about Jefferson's helmet. So I'll turn it over to you first, Coach Allie, just talking about the Green Valley helmet and what that's meant to you guys and how you came up with the design and maybe some things that make it unique to your program.
Well, to start out, I want to thank you guys for putting this on. We were kind of talking about it, but it's been a much needed boost of positivity and some fun things going on and some not so fun times. So we appreciate that. We saw that and we kind of talked yesterday. I don't know how many people follow or are on most sports, but a few years ago, there used to be this Missouri Helmet Project where this guy collected all these pictures of all the helmets, and he no longer is on there. So that has been lost. And so, nothing like that had been around for, I don't know how long it's been, but everybody talks about it a lot on most sports. And so then my defensive line coach, Coach Stone, who's kind of taking this over for us, sent me this tweet. Hey, man, they're having this Missouri high school football helmet challenge. What do you think? I go, man, that's awesome. Let's do it. And so he and my D-back coach, who's the video guy, Coach Gene Grosso, both have been doing a great job, promoting this and trying to be part of it. Our particular helmet, this will be my 7th year at the school. Prior to me getting there, they kind of had some white and some gray helmets. When I first got there, they had a blue helmet. And so 3 years ago, we got new unis, wanted a kind of new look. Everybody's about branding things now, right? So kind of a new brand. So we went with the matte black, and so we were thinking about what could make it stand out. And we had some different ideas. And I know a lot of coaches, and we had done this before, about kids who work hard, give effort, earn their stripes, striping the helmet, whatever. And then we thought about, hey, we're naturally the Eagles. What could be better than, and there's some military reference in there too about, earning your wings. And so we said, hey, let's do this. We had the eagle head as a previous helmet sticker. We had the numbers like, at Bama and other places. We've done all kinds of things, but this one kind of stuck with us the last 3 years. Just kind of the whole concept of kids buying in and they don't want to be having a helmet without any stickers on it, and we don't make them go too long without one, but at least for that first jamboree, you got to earn your wings, and it's kind of special. We do a little, ritual within the locker room, just again, like everybody else does, I'm sure, but we decided to go with the wing logo, and we kind of really like the way it looks. A lot of teams have developed their own wings. There's different kind of feathers and things out there. We decided to go with the traditional, Philadelphia Eagle wing look, but kind of trick it out a little bit with some chrome and some chrome blue, chrome silver, things to kind of strike off that matte black. But we use it as a motivational tool for our kids, and they really like it. And we've surveyed the last couple of years. You want to switch out, trying to give the kids as much ownership in the program as possible, and they like the wings too. So for us, that helmet is kind of standing. Nobody has a helmet like that in the city. There's chrome, there's matte, there's different kinds of feathers, but that particular wing set, we're the only one that has it around here. So we kind of like that, and the kids have made it their identity. So, for us, it's all about the wings.
Yeah, it was cool too. Coach Stone shared with me, I couldn't figure out how to get it on Twitter. I'll probably maybe even try again today, but he sent me some audio clips of some of your former players talking about what the helmet meant to them. And hearing that was just awesome, man. You can tell there's ownership in that. And when you can get the kids to buy into it, man, that's a really cool thing. You guys too, I think, have a sticker on the front too, right? The All for One.
We do. Usually it's All for One. It depends on the season. The last 2 years we've used All for One. This next season we're going to use Win the Day, which was a common theme. Right now, trying to get our kids to work out and do the things they're supposed to be doing in the off season, since we're not around them. We've kind of come up with this hashtag of own it, GV own it. So we may put that. Yeah, there's a little thing on the nose bumper, and then we'll put American flag. There's other things we put the number on the back. We've thought about, or have in the past, put award stickers on there, but we feel it kind of takes away from the clean wing look. But the kids have bought in, and that's what you have to ask for.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's awesome. I'll turn it over to Coach Rouggly to talk about their helmets a little bit. Where did you guys, I know you've mentioned a couple of times, it happened about 4 years ago, and how did you come up with that look and what it means for your guys?
Yeah, first off, like Coach said, thank you guys for putting this on. It's been a nice just reprieve from the things that are going on in the outside world, so to say. So it's been awesome for our kids and our community and the whole state of Missouri, as well as pretty much around the country, to be able to come on and be a part of this Missouri Helmet Challenge. Like you said, the turnout has just been phenomenal. It's been outstanding. And to see thousands of people get into this has been pretty neat. It's been a neat process. So thank you guys very much for that. About our helmet. So this is my 5th year, going into my 6th year as the head football coach at Jefferson R-7. And whenever we first got there, my first year, we just had a white helmet that had just a simple J on one side of it. We are a new football program. Needless to say, our first year of varsity football was 2011 when they played a half season of JV ball and then a half season of varsity football. 2009 was the first year of our high school. So we're about 11 years old. Our high school is. We've been a K through 8 school district for many years. That's where I went to school, kindergarten through 8th grade. There's a lot of history there at Jefferson R-7, and our community takes a lot of pride in, not only our athletics and our activities, but our fine arts and our academics and all that stuff. But what we decided to do after our first year was kind of, like Coach said, kind of put our brand on it. My staff and myself and actually our Rydell guy, Gary Bavers, who has been huge and very helpful for us during the process of transitioning to what we wanted to make our brand. We just got together and wanted to make things pop on our helmet, and not to say it wasn't before, but we wanted to make it our identity. And we decided to go with a matte white helmet instead of just a traditional paint that was on there with the blue face mask. We have chrome helmet stickers, blue chrome helmet stickers, to where whenever the lights hit it on Friday nights, and even on that video that I had sent you prior to the Final Four, you can kind of see it shine in the light a little bit. We have an oversized Blue Jay head on one side, which is our logo that we have at our school. And then we have a University of Tennessee width stripe down the middle with the players' numbers that they have on the other side of that Blue Jay head. And it's been a huge sense of pride for our kids. Whenever they put those stickers on, we have a day where we put them on and we talk about them and the meaning of our helmets and how important that whenever you're there putting that helmet on, they're not just representing themselves, but they're representing our community, our school district, as well as the alumni that put that helmet on before them, as well as the future Blue Jays. They're going to put that helmet on once they've left. So we always say, leave your legacy and have no regrets. And that's something that our kids take a lot of pride in. We also have some helmet stickers that you can see on some of the pictures that you posted, Zach, on Twitter. They're little mini Blue Jay heads. They're chrome. They're blue chrome, so they pop. We only usually put them on the number side to kind of almost give that a little bit of Ohio Buckeye look there. But again, that is all team based. Those award stickers. We don't give out individual award stickers because it's our motto's team. Team first and foremost. We are going to put on the front of the Rydell at the top of the front helmet next year is going to be our motto is going to be win. We've been able to talk to our kids via Zoom during this time that we haven't been able to be at school. And that win is, you think win, well, let's win. Well, the win for us is what's important now because we want to make sure that our kids are focusing on the now and playing that play, moving on from that last play to the next play and continuing to strive for each other, not just for themselves.
Oh, that's great stuff, guys. That's great stuff. I might have to create another account so I can vote for each of you. I'm not sure how this is going to work. I'm not sure what we're going to do. Zach, when does this voting start?
Yeah, so voting is going to start today. It's going to start at 3:00 like it has for every other round. It's funny, though, I initially came out and said a 24-hour, like all the other rounds have been, 24-hour championship round. And then Coach Rouggly initially asked, hey, is it 24 hours or is it supposed to be 48? I thought it was supposed to be 48 or thought he'd seen it somewhere. And a couple of the other guys who have run state tournaments have done a 48-hour championship. And initially I was kind of hesitant towards doing 48 hours. I thought it might kind of lose steam and people might not really pay attention in the middle. But then I got to thinking 24, that ends 3:00 on Sunday, which is Mother's Day, and my mom is in town, and my wife is, obviously we got Mother's Day going on, so I think my wife probably wouldn't have appreciated too much if I'm checking Twitter on Mother's Day a whole bunch. So we got to thinking about how 48 hours, it would give it more time to get some more votes in and to give people a chance to hype it up. And if I've seen anything in this, it's funny to see the number of people that get on and comment on matches that ended like 4 days ago. So figure maybe give people 48 hours and maybe we'll get a turnout and get people a chance to get on and see it. So it's going to go 48 hours. It'll start at 3:00 today and finish 3:00 on Monday. So that's kind of the game plan. That was what I talked to Coach Stone a little bit and talking to Coach Rouggly. We all three of us kind of thought 48 hours might be kind of cool. Make it a little bit different since it's the championship and give people a chance to really, really get on board with it. So that's the plan. Pretty pumped for it.
That sounds pretty good to me. I think you're smart because anybody who has a mom or a wife and you interfere with the one day that's technically theirs, although let's be honest, every day is theirs, but if you interfere with it, the championship round may not go the way that you want it to go at your own home. So I suggest 48 hours too. It's just my opinion. I wouldn't, it's worth about that much, but JR, how many votes do you think what should we challenge somebody? Like how many votes do we want to get in this final round? I mean, I'm going to vote like 18 times, but that's me. So what do you think, JR?
Here'd be the easy way to me. How many people live in Grain Valley, Coach?
I want to say 12,000, something like that.
12,000. How many do we have down? How many do we have down near Festus?
Yeah, so we're outside. We're in the rural Festus, but in Festus, the town and city, we've got right around, I think, around 12, 13,000 people.
So,
roughly. And I might be over on that. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you.
I don't know. What do you think, Zach? 10,000?
Hey, that's a bold number. Hey, why not though, right? Go big or go home, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Well, here's what I think, coaches. You guys have obviously done the work. You've gotten yourself into the finals. JR and I are kind of high school football junkies, so we hear about you guys. We hear about schools all across the state. I know the Festus Tigers are not going to vote for Jefferson, so you're going to get some Grain Valley votes just because of that. We know that's going to happen, right? So here's what I'd like to do. I'd like you to each take 30 seconds. We'll go in reverse order. So Coach Rouggly first, because you went last the other time. You'll go first. Tell your kids whatever you want to tell them. I know you've had Zoom meetings, you've done that, but you're here now. What message do you want to give to your kids, your community, your families about anything? It doesn't matter what it is. It's your time. I'm not going to set a clock, but 30 seconds, and then we'll go to Grain Valley. So go ahead, Coach.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, first off, love to thank everybody for their continued support of Jefferson R-7 School District community. Our community, which we call Blue Jay Nation, has been so appreciative of everything that we have gotten during this time. We're going to need each and every one of our Blue Jay Nation people and community, as well as the rest of the state of Missouri and the country, to help us out during this. We've got a tough opponent in Grain Valley, the Grain Valley Eagles, but there's no doubt in my mind that we can rise to the occasion like we had before. We were 46 votes down to Desmet with an hour left, and our kids literally were texting on the phones back and forth with kids from Festus, kids from St. Genevieve, kids from Hillsboro, kids from Harkey that are normally our rivals, getting together and helping each other out. And we're going to continue to do that and strive to be our best. And whenever it's all said and done, we're going to have no regrets. Like we tell our kids, we're going to have no regrets during all this. And we're going to know that we left everything out there. And that's what it's all about.
Great stuff. Great stuff. Grain Valley, you got the mic.
I want to say thank you to the Grain Valley football family, how much you put into this, and to the Grain Valley community as a whole, and your support of our high school and our athletics and activities programs, and in football in particular. It has been a great ride. We've seen a lot of close matches throughout this whole thing, But we need to kick it up a notch. We talk about having those wings and soaring to greater heights. This is a height we need to soar to and capture this championship. We have 7 core values as a team that we promote. One of those values is energy. So we're going to need some energy. We're going to have some juice. Going to have some juice to get on all of our buddies, all of our friends, get all of our conference who are normally our opponents, but now we always pull for them whenever they do things. They're going to pull for us as we do this. It's us versus them. So we need that energy. We also need to be relentless. One of our 7 is the word relentless. And so we have to be relentless. We have to hit that Twitter vote button. We have to get our buddies to do that. We have to make those fake accounts like he was talking about and vote more than once. Just kidding. We can't do that. We teach you to do those values. We got to continue doing that. We've done a great job of that so far. This has been a great positive impact for our program, for the state, but for our program specifically. And we need to keep the momentum going. We got to ride that wave to victory and keep on riding it and take us into a football season we know that we're going to have because we're all positive guys and looking forward to July.
I think it's interesting that with some of the schools that you guys have beat, I think you're buying votes personally. So I do know the Breakdown Sports Twitter. We have 1 vote, so we'll solicit donations. You can donate to the podcast or whatever we want. But I really appreciate everybody being on here, and best of luck to both of you guys. Zach, I'm going to let you go ahead and close us out here, and everybody make sure you go vote.
Yeah, like you said, good luck to both of you guys. It's been fun to just follow along and see your communities going after it, and I know that we're going to see that again, championship on the line. So I'm excited for that. It's going to be a fun and kind of probably nerve-wracking 48 hours, but it'll be a lot of fun. A lot on the line too. So you get bragging rights for the state, and then guy out of Kansas, Hubby's Helmets, put together a little championship mini helmet for you. And then moving forward, we've got a national tournament that is actually getting put together right now. So winners from all the states all over the country. Right now, I think we're up to like 33. So winner of Missouri going to take on some other helmets from across the country. I think right now the goal is to start in June 1, maybe might even be July. But so that's it's going to be fun. Going to be fun to see people go all out. But appreciate you guys being a part of it and making it fun. I've seen in some other states, people just kind of vote and that's sort of it. But to see, like I said, both of your communities take hold of it and really compete. We don't get spring sports right now, which really sucks. So it's fun to see the competitive juices get flowing and seeing some people go after it. So good luck to both of you guys. Appreciate you being a part of it, making it fun. Wouldn't be what it's been without you guys in your community. So thank you. Good luck to both of you guys.
Good luck, Coach Rouggly.
Yeah. Good luck to you, Coach, too. Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, social distancing, so no pre-game handshake, okay? So let's just, we'll air high five. But 3 o'clock, the voting starts for Zach, Green Valley, Jefferson